to the Wilkerson Newscast. Today is March 27th, 2023. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. Now please enjoy Zoe interviewing London.
Hello, I'm Zoe. Today I'm here with London for problem solving. 1. What is problem solving?
Problem solving is where a bunch of kids get an envelope and they have to solve a problem in 1 hour and make costumes.
2. What do you do in problem solving?
You basically just solve problems. You have to read an article, then solve a problem for it, and you have, like I said, 1 hour to do it.
Okay, 3. What place did y'all come in?
First.
Congratulations to London, AJ, Casey, Dean, Leah, Emma, Jackson, Dominic, and Damari, and Delaney. Thank you, and back to Naomi in London.
Now please enjoy Naomi with her Women History Project. Today we're going to be learning about Sona Sophomore. Watching fictional judges on television inspired Sona Sophomore to want to be a real-life judge when she grew up. She knew she had to speak English as well as she spoke Spanish, study hard in school, and managed her diabetes before she could one day wear a judge robe with a gavel in her hand. She persisted, eventually became a Supreme Court justice and the first ever Latina to sit on America's highest court. Now please enjoy Zoe with her Woman History segment.
Hello, I'm Zoe. Today I'm going to read about Rebecca Lee Crumber. Rebecca Lee Crumber grew with her aunt in Pennsylvania and saw how often she cared for the sick neighbors, inspired Rebecca to become a nurse. Then she enrolled at the New England Female Medical College, the first school in the United States to train women to become doctors. After becoming the United States' first black woman doctor, she cared for low-income women and children. Then after the Civil War, she worked in the Freedmen Bureau to care for people that's been enslaved. In the South, Rebecca faced extreme racism and sexism. Some of her fellow colleagues refused to work with her. She could have given up. She persisted in caring for her patients, knowing how many white doctors would refuse to treat them. Her legacy lives on.
Please enjoy Miss Gray and students talking about Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day.
Hello, Wilkerson Wildcats. This is Miss Gray here. I'm here with my friends Rylan from Mr. Miller's class, Ainsley from Miss Cameron's class, and James from Miss Doherty's class. And we're here to talk to you about a very special celebration. So March 25th is
Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day.
Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day, exactly. And cerebral palsy is something that some people are born with that affects their muscles or their bones and how they grow. So each one of my friends here uses something special to help them walk or get around or play the way you guys all do. So Rylan, what's something that you have that's special?
I had surgery on my back at 4 years old.
You had to have surgery on your back at 4 years old. Do you wear anything that helps you?
Braces.
You wear braces on your legs, and how do those help you?
To walk.
Help you walk and run and play?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What about you, Ainsley?
I had surgery on my thigh right here, at 5 years old.
You had surgery on your thigh at 5 years old?
Yes.
Nice. And do you use anything to help you get around?
I can walk without it, but it just helps my foot not to go way.
So you wear a leg brace to keep your foot straight?
Yes.
Nice. What about you, James?
When I was 5, I couldn't walk, but my mom and dad helped me, and I try and I did it.
Yeah, and you've worked really hard to build up your muscles. What's something you wear on your legs to help you get around?
My braces.
Your braces. What else is something you use to help you get around?
My walker.
Your walker. And does that help you go slow or fast?
Fast and slow.
Fast and slow sometimes? Very cool. So I want to ask each of you, what is something you want all your friends to know about you? We'll start with you, Rylan. What's something you want your friends to know about you? What's your favorite thing to do with your friends?
Play basketball.
Play basketball. Are you really good at basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What about you, Ainsley? What's something you want your friends to know?
The reason I have cerebral palsy is because I had a stroke in the womb.
Yeah, and sometimes that happens, right? But does it slow you down at all? No, you still get to do all sorts of things you like to do? What are some things you like to do?
I like to ride on my scooter.
Ride on your scooter?
Yeah.
Sweet. What about you, James? What's something you want your friends to know about you?
Playing soccer ball.
You like to play soccer?
And sometimes I kick it when I miss, and people help me.
Do you use your walker when you play soccer?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Do you use a wheelchair sometimes too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we go slow, and we don't go fast, because if we go fast, we fall and trip. And we go slow.
Gotcha. So we are all going to celebrate cerebral palsy awareness, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pass out ribbons, pictures of ribbons to every single class, and we want everybody to participate in this. You're going to color your ribbon green, because green is the color of cerebral palsy awareness. So you're going to color your ribbon green, you're going to cut it out, and you're going to bring it to the library. And Miss Baker and I are going to make a huge mural of all our ribbons to support our friends that have cerebral palsy.
That long to put them together.
Thank you for watching the Wilkerson Newscast. Have a great rest of your week.